Hi guys, Eric here from Haltom Family Adventures. Today I would like to talk about our camp setup. Over the years our gear has evolved slowly, and although it's much better now, it still has a lot of room for improvement. And the gear that you see here is not to suggest that this is the gear we think you need for your campsite. Instead, it's to serve as a baseline for where we're at as we go into our overlanding rig conversion. A lot of what we have here can be integrated or used in the rig conversion. So let's take a look.
When I think of campsite setup, I think in terms of three departments: the kitchen, or galley if you will, the tent, and the general camp items. Now, at the heart of any camp, you'll find a kitchen. A camp kitchen can go anywhere from anemic to overbloated, and for the longest time, our camp kitchen had a lot to be desired. One of the least thought of items, but most valued, is table space. We got this cheap table from Walmart, and it's great. We started out with the single burner Coleman stove, and in my opinion, I can only think this was marketed to the budget-minded. It's too cumbersome to fit in a backpack, and it's not enough stove for any kind of cooking beyond an entree. We still drag this guy around just in case we only need one burner and we're too lazy to set up the primary stove. You can't go on any camping expedition without your coffee maker, although we'd like to upgrade that to a French press. Here's a 4-piece Ascend cook set. It's nothing special, but it does a trick for us. We have this cheap enamel skillet. We would like to replace that. Food sticks to it. It's just not that good. We got our Coleman cooking utensils. We keep a stock of quart size and gallon size Ziploc bags. We always make sure we have trash bags. And we carry this Ziploc bag full of plastic utensils and a can opener. Ozark Trail makes this 4-piece kit that's rather affordable, and it seems like it's really good quality. It comes with 4 of the bowls, plates, cups, as well as 4 sets of silverware. I keep a small first aid kit around just in case. Some salt and pepper shakers, wet wipes, dish soap, some latex gloves to wash dishes, a cleaning sponge to clean the dishes. Make sure you clean this once you get home. That way it's clean, and make sure it's dried out before you put it back into the bag. Aluminum foil, a barbecue lighter, and of course our marshmallow roasting sticks. Finally, we have this pump for 5-gallon water bottles. It works pretty well. It's still a little bit wasteful, but it's a lot better than tipping the bottle over on the end of a tailgate. About a year ago, we purchased this Camp Chef Big Gas Grill 3-burner stove. It's really great, and I'll be posting a review video shortly. And that completes our kitchen setup. And on to the general camp box. We keep a rolled up air mattress in here because it won't fit in our tent box. Our Coleman Lantern. I like this thing. This thing is bright and it's great. The only problem with it is it's made of glass, so I'm worried about it breaking. And since it doesn't come with a hard case, I roll it up in this tarp, which hopefully will protect it. I keep a few of these Coleman propane tanks for the lantern as well as the single burner stove, just in case we need them. Toilet paper, you can never have enough. We keep an assortment of flashlights in here, all battery operated, and we make sure to remove these batteries so that they don't go bad before the next trip. I keep the batteries inside the house and replace them when we leave on a trip. It's always a good idea to have some rope on you. In this case, I have this rope as well as some 550 cord that I leave in the truck. We also have this large Ziploc bag, and we use this to put our dirty laundry in case it gets all nasty and stinky. And that's what we keep in our general camp box. We also have these horribly uncomfortable camp chairs that, they need to be replaced. And our last general camp item is our shovel. We really don't have that much that goes in our tent box. All we really have is an air mattress, our Mr. Heater, a small battery operated lantern that we keep the batteries out of until we get out to camp. We also keep some water repellent, and I generally apply this once a year to our tent. I also apply this seam sealer once a year. We also have this little light that came with our tent. It works okay, but I prefer the lantern over this. And finally, a small first aid bag. And that completes our tent box. And of course, a tent box is pointless without a tent. So this is our Ozark Trail 8-person tent. And this beast right here is the Coton Mammoth 0 degree sleeping bag. This thing is gigantic. I believe they say it's a queen size, but if we need to, we can fit all 3 of us in this and be comfortable still. It has a really nice liner on it. It's like a cotton type liner on the inside. It's very comfortable to be in, and it's very roomy. Our son Aiden has his own standard sleeping bag, but sometimes he'll join us.
As you can see, we have a decent foot forward, and there is room for improvement in a few areas as we move ahead. But for now, I think it's important that we focus on the things that we do need. And that's going to be the focus of our next video. So until next time, happy adventuring. As you can see, there is room for